Here's something nobody's gonna tell you to your face. The reason you still have belly fat in your 30s isn't your metabolism, it isn't your genetics, and it isn't your age. It's a few decisions you keep making every single week. And I see this almost on a weekly basis. A guy in his 30s comes to me frustrated. He might be working out 3 to 4 times a week. He's trying to eat clean, but the belly is still there. And I can tell you from experience, if you don't fix those mistakes, nothing will change. And almost every single one of these guys think the same thing. They think they're just getting older and their body doesn't respond the way it used to anymore. And that simply isn't the case. You're not broken and your body isn't betraying you. You're simply doing the wrong things over and over again. Right now, I'm going to show you exactly what those mistakes are and how to fix them. And if I could do this, being a dad, having a job, and all kinds of responsibilities, so can you. Most guys are eating the exact same portions they always have and the exact same meals, just slightly cleaner. And they expect fat loss to happen, but that isn't how it works. If you want to lose fat in your 30s, you need to be precise instead of guessing your food intake. Not skipping breakfast and calling it intermittent fasting or swapping your fries for sweet potatoes and think you're killing it. You need a real calorie deficit and a target that you can stick to because your body now is more efficient at storing fat than it was 10 years ago. And kind of eating less isn't enough to overcome that. The first thing that you want to do is cut out all processed junk foods. It's keeping your gut inflamed, it's keeping you hungry, and it's messing up your insulin levels. Secondly, you want to stick to 3 meals a day with 1 optional snack if needed. Make sure that every meal has enough protein and stick to a 300 to 400 calorie deficit. Now, if you don't know what a calorie deficit is, it basically means that you're eating less than your body burns. And an easy way to figure out your maintenance level is to multiply your body weight in pounds times 14. And whatever the amount is, you're going to eat 300 to 400 calories less to make sure you're in a deficit. Now let's talk about training, because after 30, you will start to lose muscle mass. And it isn't dramatically at first, but it definitely is happening. And what do most guys do when they want to lose belly fat? They get into heavy cardio, things like cycling and running. And here is the problem with that. Cardio burns calories right now, right in this session. But muscles burn calories all day, while you're sitting, eating, and even when you're sleeping. If you're not building and protecting your muscles, you're making fat loss way harder than it needs to be. I'm telling you this from experience. This isn't the newest trend, and I'm not sharing any bullshit. All the things that I'm telling you come from my own experience, and the only reason I'm making this video is to save you time. So what is it that you actually need? You need to have 3 to 4 effective days in the gym, not 6 days and definitely not 7 days. You don't need to live in the gym, you need to work in the gym. Focus on intense trainings instead of endless volume. And every single week, you should be getting stronger by either doing more reps or more weight. That's what forces your body to build and keep muscle. And you can structure it like this. You do 3 days of training and then you take 2 days off to rest. You do 1 push day, 1 leg day, and 1 pull day. It's simple, it's proven, and it's effective. And here's what most people skip because it sounds too simple. Walk every day and do 8 to 12,000 steps, because this doesn't give you stress on your joints, it doesn't spike your cortisol, it doesn't give you a burnout, it just gives you the movement you need and a body that stays active without hammering your recovery. You don't need endless cardio, you just need to get your body moving, and walking is a cheat code. Think about it, the reason why we stayed lean and fit in our 20s and even before that is because we kept walking, we walked everywhere, and as you get older, you do that less and less. Another thing that we do less and less as we get older is have proper sleep. I know you're busy, I know you have a lot of things going on, but I'm telling you, if your sleep isn't right, you're messing up your progress. You're messing up your hormones, and bad hormones mean your belly fat won't move no matter what you do in the gym. 7 to 9 hours is what you need, and it's non-negotiable. Now this next step is something that most fitness channels don't talk about at all, but it might be the most important step, and it's mindset. When things get hard, and they will get hard, you need to remember your why. And I'm not talking about you wanting to have bigger biceps, I'm talking about the real reason you want to do this. Remember that consistency beats perfection. One bad day won't ruin your progress, but a full-on bad week definitely will. You need to be honest about it, you need to move on and stick to the plan. If you stay consistent, you will hit what I call the boost effect. The first weeks will feel slow and nothing looks different, but the results are building underneath the surface. And once they start showing, momentum kicks in. You will stop fighting yourself and things will start to feel automatic. And finally, learn to say no. You can go out and enjoy life later, but right now you're doing something for yourself. And once you get where you want to be, you can do the things that you love to do again, but this time with control. because the lack of control is the very thing that got you here in the first place. You need to cut out things that are draining your energy, like watching porn, endless social media scrolling, and passive binge watching Netflix for 3 hours every night. That energy, you can use it to build something, to create something, and to get you forward. And one more thing, no one is coming to fix this for you. This will only work if you decide it will. Guys, if I could do this in my 30s, being a dad, having a job, and all kinds of responsibilities, you can do this as well. I have left a summary of the things that you need to do down below in the comments. And if you have any questions, please ask. If you want more videos like this, make sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video, and I will see you in the next one.